What is going on? Today, I'm going to be talking about candy corn. Yeah. Now, you may ask yourself, why are you talking about candy corn in May? And well, there's a few reasons. Number one, it's starting to get a little warm, and I hate it. So, I would like to go back to autumn or winter. Um, it's 171 days, 18 hours, and 17 minutes until Halloween. So that gives us about 2 months and some change until it's peak Halloween candle season. So if you're new to the channel, I collect Halloween candles and fall candles. It's what I do. And I also make some. Well, right now I'm making wax melts. My candles are still in redevelopment again. That's for another video. But anyways, the other reason I want to talk about candy corn is I have acquired one of my holy grail candles that I have been searching for a long time. A few days ago, got it in the mail. Normally, after Halloween candle season, I will start scouring the internet, searching for good deals on, Halloween candles that I don't have in my collection yet. And I do that for a couple of reasons. It's off season, so sometimes you get some decent prices. And a lot of the older candles that I collect are made out of paraffin. Paraffin does not ship well during the summer season. So I try to get these, when it's a little cooler. This one, I was pushing it. Over here, the highs have been around 70, somewhere around there. So yeah, I was pushing it when I ordered this one, but I had to get it because this is the only time I have ever seen this candle for sale on eBay in like the last 4 years. So that's why I'm talking about candy corn today, because I had just received this candle called Trick or Treat, which is technically candy corn. But yeah, we'll get into this little gem here in a little bit. But yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about candy corn retrospective. All right, so kind of start from I guess newest to oldest, I guess. So we'll start with Goose Creek, which is actually the first candy corn candle I've ever smelled. And sadly, I do not have the large jar 2-wick. I have been searching for that for a decent price. May have to wait till next off season, get a little more for those large jars. But I do have last year's 3-wick in the candy corn. I like it. The pumpkin face. Thing about Goose Creek's candy corn, it does have an amazing vanilla scent. And if you know Goose Creek, they have this signature sweet vanilla scent, and it is amazing. And they use it in a lot of different candles, and you could tell when it's there, and it's in here. They also added a little bit more buttercream than I had liked. You definitely get butter when you're smelling this. It's overall it's amazing though. Yeah, sweet, creamy vanilla, and a lot of buttercream. It's good though. It is very good. Yeah, this is the first one I ever had. I got this before I had Yankees or Kringles. So yeah, I might be biased, but yeah, this is the first one I fell in love with. The throw on these, not a powerhouse, I think maybe a 7 tops. It's hard to find a candy corn that's a big thrower. It could just be that vanilla is one of the main scents in candy corn. It's just it's tough to get that to throw sometimes. It's just the way it goes. So yeah, Goose Creek. I believe was it 3, 4 years ago they quit making the large jars, and I had one, and I burned it. So I need to find me another large 2 wick jar with that orange wax with the can going. But they have been releasing these 3 wicks last few years. Not bad, not bad at all. Along the same lines as Goose Creek. A couple years ago, they had candy corn cake pop, and this is basically just their candy corn scent with some like bakery ice cream or like a bakery cake frosting, maybe like a little bit of bakery note. Yeah, I get like their candy corn scent with some like yellow cake. Yeah, I've never actually burned this. I think I have 2 of these, just kind of sitting in my collection. Um, I don't know. It doesn't wow me. It didn't come back last year, whatever reason. Here's just another one that I had found when I was looking around my collection. I have a little tiny candy cauldron from Village Candle. Um, I do not like the scent. I don't know why. Yeah. I don't even know if they had this one last year. I can't remember seeing this in the large jars because I did get a couple of pumpkin scarecrows and ghost cemeteries and was it Haunted Mansion or something? But yeah, right at the top of this, the top note, I get a like off-putting body odor scent. I don't know. It could just be my nose. But yeah, I've just never been a fan of this one. I don't know. Never burn it. Maybe it smells different when it's burned, but which is weird because all the other village candles that I've had, I like them. They I like their scents. But yeah, this one. Ooh. Oh, we can move on to Kringle Candle. Now, I know they've been releasing candy corn since 2012. Now, back in 2012, they had I believe it was maybe 4 different scents that came out, like those 8-ounce jars, I believe, with the paraffin wax. I have all those except for candy corn. I've been looking for that one for a while. Pretty rare though. But I do have the Daylight, and it was called Kringle Corn. And this one's pretty good. Real sweet. Um, Although with Kringle on their candy corn, I pick up a little bit of almond. Yeah, it's a nice sweet vanilla. Maybe just a little bit of honey and some almond. It's really not bad. Yeah, I do like that. I really wish I had that candle so I could complete that collection. My OCD is kicking in. I need that candle. Along the same lines as Kringle. Last year they had candy corn. I believe it was 2019. They had candy corn that came out in the country jars with the paraffin wax. I'm looking for that candle as well. I don't have that. I want to see how it performs in the paraffin because back when they had their Halloween candles in those country jars, with the paraffin, like when they had Witch's Cauldron, that thing is amazing. And for some reason, my nose, I could pick up the scents a lot better in their paraffin than the new soy, but that's just me. So here is Kringle's candy corn. This one is from 2022, and to my knowledge, this is the only label that's got like the little pumpkin candy corns on there. And see, I know in 2021 and last year, 2023, It was just the candy corns. I don't know if it got reformulated. I've heard rumors that last year's scent got reformulated. I didn't pick it up, so I couldn't tell you yes or no. But this one's pretty similar to their 2012 release of Crinkle Corn. Yeah. Although the almond is a little bit more pronounced than this one. I do need to pick up last year's candy corn just so I can see if it's a little different or not. Yeah, I've heard rumors they kind of switched it up a little bit to try to get some more throw because candy corn is tough to throw. My experience. But yeah, that is a good scent. That is a very good scent. Not really candy corn though. It's close. That vanilla scent's nice, very nice, and it's blended together perfectly. Yeah, just pick up the nuttiness of the almond a little bit more than the rest of them. Now we'll get into some Yankees. Now I've had was it the second year, third year, fourth year that Yankee had candy corn scent in a candle back when it was called Trick or Treat. Now here's a little melt or a tart that I had. I bought a few extra of these so I could do some research and development, for my scents. Just so I could burn these or melt these and see what I can get out of them. See if I could, I wouldn't say replicate, but kind of go along the same lines as where Yankee went. Because I do believe Yankees candy corn is probably the most authentic to, just opening up a bag of Brock's candy corn and smelling it or eating it. Like I had bought this last year for research and development, and someone's been digging in it because I only got a little bit left in it, but I can still pick it up. This one does have this one. Talk about candy corn. It has a powdery sugar note that I've never picked up in a candle before, but research and development. I've been researching candy corn for 40 years now. Eating it since I was a little kid. I didn't only get Brock's, I got other companies' candy corn. Just in case I could pick up something a little different. So, I melted a few of their tarts. I have this, it's like custom made wax warmer with some really powerful bulbs in it. I call it the Beast. And I use it when I get scents that can't really pick up too much on like a normal 20 or 30 watt melter. And you almost need that with these tarts. These things do not melt very well. I guess back when Yankee used to make tarts, they used some really hard wax. It feels like, or maybe they're just old. I don't know. But yeah, and I could barely get anything out of it. Even with the Beast. Might need like a tea light warmer or something, which I have a couple. I just don't really use them that much. I prefer the real powerful wattage wax warmers. But anyways, went off on a tangent here. So this candle that I had received recently is one of the first Halloween candles in a jar form ever made. And from my research, this is probably like a 1994 or 1995, somewhere in that vicinity. I was able to find some old brochures from like 1991, 1992, 1993, where they had they were advertising their scent called Halloween candy. which was technically candy corn before it became trick or treat, and then before it became candy corn. Confusing, yeah, I know. But Halloween candy was their first candy corn scent, and I could trace that back to like I said, 91, 92, 93. And that was before they had the jar. They had that scent in the jar candles. Um, I had acquired these. This is pretty cool. I believe these are 12-inch tapers. The Halloween candy, which is the first candy corn scent that Yankee Candle ever made. Now, there was one of those brochures that I had found. I think I got those from Halloween Candles over on Instagram, man. Thank you for those. I don't know where he found those screenshots, but yeah, it was pretty nostalgic. But the one from 1991 had said that Halloween Haunted House said that Haunted House was new for 91. So that makes me believe that maybe these came out in 1990. I don't know, maybe the end of 1980s. But yeah, as far as I could tell, this is probably the first year or maybe second year that Yankee had made a Halloween scent in a jar form. And it still smells good. It still smells really good. So back in, I believe it was 93, 94, somewhere around there, they had came out with their the real Holy Grail candle called just Halloween. Black wax, 22-ounce jars. Although I heard that they had some 14 and a halves. I've never seen one. But that is hailed as the first Halloween candle in jar form that Yankee ever made. And then maybe the year after that, they came out with Witch's Brew and Trick or Treat. I don't know. Just to give you an idea of how old these taper candles are. So these are probably like 1991, 1992. The internet wasn't released to the public until 1993. So yeah, this is older than the internet. That's crazy. So these are at least 30 years old, and this candle is at least 20 years old, and this thing is in immaculate condition. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for it because it's probably a little bit more than yeah, this is probably the most I've ever paid for a candle. But for one of the first Halloween candles ever made in a jar, it's worth it to me. So, so you take all that in, and I have been creating a candy corn scent for the last, I don't know, few years. Been trying to perfect it, so I take a little bit of this, a little bit of Goose Creek, a little bit of Kringle, a little bit of Yankee, and I kind of develop my own little scent. This is what the label's going to look like for this year. Last year I did release burnt candy corn, which is it's like a vanilla scent, but it's got some like campfire in it. Pretty unique, but it's not like a real true candy corn. This one is probably as close as I have smelled with my nose to Yankee's original candy corn or trick or treat or Halloween candy, depending on what year you're in. So yeah, and this one actually has some throw to it. That's why I love this one. This one is it's pretty simple. It's vanilla bean, sweet vanilla, and just a little bit of honey, and just a little bit of buttercream. So it's not as buttery as Goose Creek's, and it's not Like Yankees kind of has like a, how would you say, like an old timey smell to it, just a little bit. I don't know how else to put that. Like a old timey smell, I guess. Yeah, this one doesn't have that. But yeah, it's got that really sweet vanilla, just a touch of honey and vanilla bean, and just a little bit of buttercream. And to my nose, that is as close as you could get to this and to Yankees candy corn without that little bit of old timey smell, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, this isn't a plug. I'm just letting you guys know this is gonna be one of my new scents for 2024. If you buy it, you buy it. If you don't, you don't. But this is really why I wanted to do the video. There's 3 candles that I really need in my collection, and this was one of them. The other one's the Halloween. I've never seen a full jar ever for sale on eBay. They got a half one on there for like 200 or $300, but it's like less than half a candle. So I'm gonna hold out, see if I can find something better. And then the first year of Witch's Brew. It's got like that purple background, I think, like a cat on the roof or something. But yeah, those 2 candles. I definitely need those in my collection, because my OCD will not let me rest until those are in my collection. But yeah, I was extremely happy when I got this in the mail the other day, especially in this condition. This thing is freaking amazing. But yeah, there is my rant on candy corn right in the middle of May. And that's what I do. So yeah, thanks for sticking around, watching me rant about candy corn. And thanks for watching.